Hello, Taurus, and welcome back to Peony Lore, where we help you to find the beauty in all things. This is going to serve for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Taurus for the entire month of October 2022. I have an abridged way that I'm going to do the readings this month to ensure that I get the basic details down for everyone. And we have so much stuff here in October. We just really do. We have some huge energies that are coming in. You know, the new moon at the end of the month is a solar eclipse. We have the major bodies of Jupiter and Saturn doing some crazy weird things. We have Pluto that came out of retrograde. We have Mercury that came out of retrograde. Mars goes into retrograde at the end. There's just so much between now and then. It just would be a week for me to explain all of the transits. So if you're interested, go take a look at the pinned comment below that has all of the information. That's just coming directly from my Facebook page. Come and join my Facebook community if you would like to have another way to communicate with me. Alrighty then, what we have are two cards. You guys know, if you followed my channel, that I always start with the sacred geometry. It is the most important thing as far as I'm concerned, because this literally could be the entire reading in one card. So we're going to get some supportive details here. We have two cards, one of them being in reverse. So this is telling me what has been your challenge up until this particular moment. What the universe is asking you to do is realize your vitality. Vitality is getting ready to be one of the major themes for you this entire month, Taurus. Whoops. I realize that I don't have that sitting here. Not that it's the most important thing, but whatevs. Vitality. Energizing your whole being. This is the energy of 11. So this is the energy of the universe trying to show you and guide you a little bit more and help to spark you, okay? What's been holding you back just a little bit up until this point, whether you realize it in one way, shape, fashion, form, or another, is also the energy 11, but is the energy of gratitude, not quite being 100. We all go through those phases where we can sometimes talk ourselves out of our own blessings, how other people are, contributing to those blessings, things of that nature. But this is what has eluded you for most of the moment up until now. So the universe will never allow you to not receive your just due. If you couldn't get it one way, then we're going to do it another way. Revitalizing your entire being. Okay. So I will take a look into the book a little bit later after the reading, and I will get into more of the details about this particular shape, what it means, the chakra that's associated with, and the information that they want me to share with you about it, including mantra and crystals, if you want to take that suggestion. Okay. Now I am calling this my element reading. And within this element reading, this card represents spirit. We will do an energy for air. We will do an energy for fire. We will do an energy for water. And we will do an energy for earth. Okay. Now, I'm not, depending upon how you see it, maybe next month. I kind of like this format because it gives me a lot of information without having to rely on the specifics of the astrology for you. Not that I couldn't speak to all of them, but sometimes that gets a little overwhelming for people. So with the element of air coming from the east, Archangel Michael's domain, how we're thinking about ourselves and what is on our mind. Money is on our mind. Money is going to be on your mind, but we have the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles, whether you are a male or a female, is a beautiful energy because the Queen of Pentacles has resources. She's good with her resources. She finds ways, alternative ways to come up with the means to support her queendom or her kingdom, her subjects, however you want to think about that word. The Queen of Pentacles in the upright also indicates that there's a little bit more thought process, and that with these rosebuds opening on this these bushes around her indicates that there's more growth that's coming in. That will support your vitality, will it not? So money is on your mind, and there's nothing wrong with that. Having funds, having money, having resources is not negative. It's not evil. It is importante, because that is what makes the world go round here on the 3D. Okay, so having money is a beautiful thing. I love money and money loves me, and Taurus, this is right up your alley with your earth energy, wanting to think about that. But this is what's on your mind. Let's get into what's going on with your willpower. We're going to move on to the energy of the south, which is the element of fire, which is Archangel Michael. And what we have here is the element of, you want me to read this sideways is what they're saying. All right. What they want me to share with you, your willpower has something to do with, and it looks like there's something that's already in shift because they wanted me to read it sideways, is the element of joy. It's the element of getting together with people. It's the element of celebration. This could be coworkers. This could be situations at your home life. This definitely means the element of multiple people are involved. And so as far as willpower is concerned, there has to be this understanding of joy and contentment with these individuals. I got to read it both ways, okay? Joy and contentment, celebrations, and those different types of things are coming as far as your vitality, right? So there's lots of joy and other things that could potentially be showing up. But we have to look at it in both ways is what they're saying. You also have to pay attention to the group of the people that you are with. And so if your element, your will is divine around different people, you may want to pay attention to what that looks like. We are going to clarify with the Oracle of the Radiant Sun and the White Sage Tarot. And then I will do a Healing Angels card. So we will get down to the bottom of that. But that is very interesting to me. In your willpower, we have a lot of water energy with this element of celebration, groups of people. So perhaps work. It can also expand into family as well. Let's go ahead and see what we have in the element of water, of communication in the West, Archangel Gabriel. Ooh. All right, so we have a card, and for me, it needs to be read in the reverse position. So for you, ooh, this is good though. So in the reverse position, we have the element of the Five of Pentacles. This is actually really kick-ass. So the opposite energies of the more feminine energies of East and of West. The Five of Pentacles in the reverse position is actually really, really good because it means you're coming full circle. And it means that you're coming out of a situation where there may have been lack, where you felt energetically or that you were communicating energetically, if not to other people, that there was lack. But it looks like this month of October, you're going to be communicating more successes. Okay, because you are coming full circle based upon what had been going on in the past. The universe is stepping up and it is taking care of you in a way that is going to allow you to articulate that support. So that's actually really, really good. Like I said, the universe is not going to disallow you to take advantage of something. If it didn't get to you the first time, it's going to come back around. Okay, let's take a look at what element we have in your home zone, which is the earthen element here of the north. Let's see what we have for Taurus. For Taurus in the upright, of course, we have the Two of Pentacles. Now, the Two of Pentacles means a couple of different things. One, you are doing multiple jobs, and you are trying to balance some things out. You're in multiple locations, and you're trying to keep your balance between you. And that's actually really, really good. You are making some decisions about what is best for your pentacles as they are coming in, right? And you also have some further decisions to make about your pentacles. This is actually a really, really good reading, Tauruses. I mean, this is one of the cleaner, more solid, happy readings that I've seen. There's no caution except for this one, and we will appreciate that one here in just a little bit as we clarify. But basically, your vitality is about you being in your whole element, you being a grounded individual, you understanding where money is, where security is, how that means to you as far as your willpower and what you're willing to do for the joy of it, and also how you're going to communicate it out. So I wouldn't be surprised if the I love money and money loves me is something that you shouldn't be continuing to report, but it does look like that is getting ready to step forward for you. Base chakra, I'm just going to go there. It's your root chakra. It is the element of the north. It is the element of ancestors and family and money and all the other tangible, touchable things. Bottom of the deck, I want to show this for you. Ace of Swords in the upright position, which is clarity. And we also have the King of Wands, which is the energy of work. So what I can tell you is that for a lot of you, this has a lot to do with you doing probably more than one thing, more than one responsibility. It could be a regular muggle 9-to-5 job plus something else that you're doing. It could also indicate that there's some decisions that you have to make with regards to resources, with regards to one or the other job. But at the end of the day, money is on your mind, Taurus, and I am here for it. Let's take a look at what the Oracle of the Radiant Sun can offer as additional detail about what is going on with this Queen of Pentacles in your thoughts for our Taurus. Sun, Moon, and Rising in the upright position. Did I call it? Enterprise, work, money, 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 money. This is the energy of this would be Jupiter in Aries. This is about how you feel about yourself. This is first house for you, about how you move forward in life, and that is having stability. You can't function if things are not stable, and it does look like that's going to be supportive for you here. Let's look at this Three of Cups in the they wanted me to do it sideways position. Okay, so there's some more information that is coming out here. This is the Secrets card, and the Secrets card is definitely talking about the elements of Scorpio and also a Venus. Dude, did I not just tell you we have some major things going on? Scorpio and Venus do some super, 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 super sexy dances a few different times this month. The 12th of October, the 20th of the month. There's other different placements that come together. But what we're talking about here, okay, very specifically, is there's more detail coming. And because this is the element of 8, there's more information that has already been shared with you from what it is that I can see. Now, whether or not you're sharing it with people and expressing that is a whole nother sitch. We may do another clarifier on that one because this is too clean, and that's the only one that's throwing me here. Not that it's throwing me, but I think would be supportive. There's different background details that have been going on here. Let's see what we have with this Five of Pentacles and what else we can explain in our communication. We definitely have the energy of what we're calling seduction. This is Piscean energy. Piscean energy is kind of dreamy. Piscean energy is very emotional, especially as it's showing up in your communication house. And the issue has everything to do with your abundance and I would say extra things that you are doing or have been made aware of, maybe with a group of people, to create some additional joy, to create some additional flow, to create some additional willpower in order to guarantee that you're getting out of this situation where if you thought you were in lack, it is now being healed. Honestly, the way that I'm seeing this, it does serve the purpose here. There was some sort of creative element that came into this for you, which is leading you into this glory day here. Let's move forward into the Two of Pentacles here. Let's move into the Two of Pentacles in our North position. And what we have, sideways card, of course, because that's how they do it. Riches! You can't make this shit up, you guys. Crazy! Riches! Absolutely. North-south polar energy that's coming in here. Okay, what was holding you back before? I'm telling you, this is the date that I really want you guys to, I need you to pay attention to the end of the month. I need you to pay attention to like the 28th of the month, and then specifically this placement that is happening, okay? The 28th, the 30th, the 31st, but basically the 20th. Look for it here, okay? First of all, we have a new moon in the sign of Scorpio, and it's where we have some eccentricities taking place, okay? And Scorpio season is all about intensive shakeups. That is what this is about here. But this is indicating more past energy. But the reason I'm bringing it into this northern piece is because this northern piece, for me, as I'm looking at the sideways details between this Three of Cups and this card here, is that this energy is already in play. All right, so these sideways cards are already in play. They're in some fashion, they're coming full circle here. Now the Riches card, Capricorn energy, mixing in with the energy of Saturn, responsibilities, boundaries, structures, basically the energy of the world. How do I get this almighty dollar bill, y'all? What we're talking about here is the end of the month. We're also talking about situations where we have this full moon. So the full moon and the new moon are going to be very important to Taurus. I'm just telling you this. We have the sun in Scorpio on the 28th, which is opposite Uranus in Taurus, which is how do I get this? That is the whole crux of what is transitioning in Taurus with Uranus, the Fool energy. How do I create this new thing? So whatever this is super important. I know we were automatically going to clarify. Let's see if the White Sage Tarot is going to give us a little bit more information. From the beginning of the month, look for some details around, look for the 7th, the 8th, the 12th. Take a look at those dates later on in the month. If you haven't seen some sexy movement, take a look at the 25th when we switch into Scorpio season through the 28th, very specifically when that specific placement takes. I'm telling you guys, I have not had to sideways. Something had kept you up at night. We got the Nine of Swords in, and it should be staging for you in the upright position. The Nine of Swords, but I'm going to keep it in the reverse position because it was temporary. It was temporary. This can also indicate something that shifted for you in an enterprise about 9 months ago. So go back in your calendar and take a look at 9 months ago. Let's go into this willpower energy of this Three of Cups with this secrets. Here we go. Four of Swords and also the King of Pentacles in both, for me, staging in the reverse position. So let's make sure that you see that. Some sort of instability between the king and the queen of the past. Maybe a spouse, someone else that is super important to you as far as the money was concerned. Where's the joy? There was this huge resting period that took place here with this Four of Swords, but somebody got to the point where they woke up enough to make a decision. So I can't really say this is you, Taurus, 100, but what I can say is this was all about the money, and there at the point in the past there was this disagreement about something. So this information about something else that you don't know about, what Venus and Scorpio merging together to make this a harmonious, beautiful way coming together, is just, it's sexy, because this is like this already started and it's getting ready to come up again. This to me has the 12th of October written all over it. But anyway, that's what this is about. There was an instability with someone that you share joy with in one way, shape, fashion, or form, and one of y'all woke up. One of y'all came out of slumber. One of you guys decided to do something with this vitality. I gotta make this done. Heck and highway, I gotta get this done. That is what that energy is about. Let's move forward. Thank you. You can't make this shit up, universe. The energy of Uranus. Uranus and Taurus. Okay, so the time frame. This was fated to happen based upon you being a Taurus and Uranus and Taurus being in your energy. So this has already started. This is just going to finish up for you here in the month of October. This is a very important month for you, Taurus. Venus Scorpio opposing Uranus and Taurus. That is October the 12th. I'm telling you, you got to get into this. You got to get into this. What is important to you about October the 12th, Taurus? Figure it out. It has to make sense for you. Somebody is ready to launch. We're almost there. This is getting ready to happen. Let's find out what else we have here. What else do we have on the north face? And this goes this way. Yep, end of an old cycle. End of an old cycle. So an old cycle ended. What did I freaking tell you? Wow, my goodness. Saturn, structures, boundaries. There is going to be this conversation that has to move forward about balance for you, because something stopped. There was an end of an old cycle at one point, and you may not have been able to recognize again in the past the gratitude and blessings from either yourself or a partner, but you're definitely going to do it this month, because that's what they have coming back around for you. Vitality, right? So let us go ahead and see what we have at the bottom of this deck. Nine of Cups, happiness, fulfillment, all the things, strategy. Love it. It's not necessarily sneaky, but it is saying that there's some strategy, and I do want to show you that it does have something to do with somebody that you were close with. Two of Cups falling out of alignment, and what do you get at the end of it? Two of Cups. Two of Pentacles, excuse me. So this is matching up precisely. There is something that you have an awareness about. There is this push to move forward. Not only did you have the Ace of Swords here, you also had the Ace of Wands in here. It was a matter of getting these collective poops with your peeps in a group together. But it started in the past, and it's going to finish beautifully here in the month of October. Let's go ahead and see what we've got going on here with the angels for our Taurus's third eye chakra. Third eye. It's safe for you to be able to see the energy of love in all of its forms, such as the angels, auras, and visions, but also the third eye is being enlightened when it comes to how you are sleeping, how you are resting. This is one of the ways that the angels and spirit guides get to you when it comes to those types of visions and dreams, is in your sleep time, which is what's going on here. You are awakening to the next level, Taurus. That is also going to be something that you're going to be seeing a little bit more energy on, and that helps support this Fool being able to turn some things around, getting the energy together for what it is that you need to do and what it is that you love. So there's going to be a lot more for Taurus. I have a feeling that there's going to be some bonus readings because your guys's was the easiest but the most complicated because of all of these situations that have been taking place already. So we may do some bonuses for Taurus. Look forward to that. But in order to cap this reading off, let's go on to the energy of 47 with the Sacred Geometry card. 47 again, equaling 2 and 11 energy, 1-1 gateway energy. So the Vitality card that we have here is for the mantra is that I feel energized, healthy, and well. Vitality has shown up to remind you of the importance of keeping an active mind and an active body and staying mentally and physically strong. Okay, I love that. Take the time to make sure that you're doing walks and riding your bikes or swimming. Practice meditation or yoga if you're not already doing that. Spending times with friends and family, laughing, or even finding some solitude in nature, that's you, that's where you live, you're the grounded individual, will help you to stay energized and balanced on all levels. And this pathway, all the way from the base to the crown, opens for new details to pop into your awareness. This shape itself is the dodecahedron. Okay, it has 12 even sides. Okay, the rhombic faces. It's the duality. It serves the duality in one sense. Okay, the garnet is what is trying to. The garnet is what is trying to be represented here in its perfect shape, okay, for life force and vitality there. In order to survive in your everyday life, you have to maintain a certain amount of energy level. And when you feel refreshed and energized, you are less likely to suffer from any mental or physical illness, which is allowing this to come through for you here in October. The more fit you are, the more endurance you will have, and you will be able to take advantage of those other beautiful gifts that are coming in. And trust me, you have a lot of them. I don't even know what to title this one. How do I even do this? You're basically coming home to yourself. I think that's what I have to call it. Taurus, you're coming home to yourself, and you will see the evidence of it this October. It started, my God, we got to do bonuses for you too. Taurus, outside of me rambling here, I really hope that you enjoyed this format. If you did, make sure that you give it a like, comment, share this with someone else if you think that they will appreciate the way that I have described this content. If you're new, consider subscribing to the channel. And if you are wanting to get a personal reading in order to take your own Taurus energy mixed with your sun, your moon, your rising, all the other components, make sure you look at those readings too. Make sure that you take a look at the description box below, and I will be able to support you with your personal energetics for this entire month of October, or whenever in October it comes up. Otherwise, that is what I have for you guys. Many, many, many blessings. I know I got to do a bonus for you. I think I will get planning on doing that Many, many blessings. We'll talk to you soon. Bye, Taurus.